Hello, everyone. Jill Pulowski from Vitalia Strongsville, back again today for our, excuse me, our Tuesday meditation. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about compassion. It's something that us here at Vitalia or at Arrow, our senior living communities, we need to have in order to be an employee, a director, to work here in these buildings. It's really important to have that sense of compassion for our residents, for our family members, and for each other. We know that everybody's going through difficult times, whether it's, you're moving into a new environment and you feel maybe angry or confused or upset and depressed that you're, leaving a home that you've been at for a very long time. The new workers here, our staff, can feel very stressed at times, and we need to have compassion for each other to know that it's okay if people get frustrated, or maybe we can lend a helping hand if we see somebody that is having a hard day. And then just in life in general, one thing that I remember distinctively from when I was going through my yoga and meditation trainings was something that my teacher had said to me. And I would always say, oh, this lady at the store, she was so grumpy, or, wouldn't get out of my way, or didn't say, excuse me, or someone cut me off on the road. And that makes me angry. And she said, smile at everyone that you pass in your day, because you don't know what they're going through. So that lady who didn't say, excuse me, might have been in a hurry because, something was going on at home. She might have a loved one who is sick and she needed to get in and out as fast as she could. Someone who's speeding on the highway or cut you off might be in the same situation. They might have a bad day at work and they just want to get home, or they're rushing home to a sick child. We don't know what people are going through. We just assume and, might curse at them or cut them off or whatnot. So we want to practice compassion. It's a hard thing to do in our lives, but it definitely is a practice and something that can be learned. The more we do it, it feels good. Even if we don't get that reception back from the person who we're giving that compassion to, it can make us feel good, like maybe that changed that person's day. I know along also in my journey, I have been kind to people at times when maybe they weren't so kind to me. And I'll get an email months later that says, hey, I was in your class and thank you so much. I was having a bad day this day and it really changed my outlook, and I had a much better rest of the week. So you never know what you do, what a smile can do, what just a little bit of compassion can do to someone who might not be feeling it that day, who might not be in the best mood. I just have this frog in my throat today. So we're going to start off by moving our bodies a little bit. A lot of the stress and tension that we hold can be manifested by what is in our minds. So if we're feeling grumpy, if we're feeling stress, if we're angry at someone or something, that starts to form in our physical body. Things get tense and tight and hurt. We have pain, we have, things that just might not be real, but definitely feel real. Like when we're having any kind of anxiety, we might feel that pressure in the chest. It feels like we're having a heart attack, but really it's just all of that stress and tension, allowing the physical body to feel these things. So we want to make sure the body is loose in order to not start to feel all that tension in our shoulders and our neck, especially in our back. So we're going to start with the shoulders. We're going to draw the shoulders back. So imagine squeezing your shoulder blades together like you're squeezing a ball in between those shoulder blades, and really feel that stretch there. Keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. Don't keep them pulled up. Allow that space to create. And then pull those shoulders forward towards each other as you round your spine. And then again, feel the rib cage. You can feel the stretching around the muscles that encompass the rib cage back there. Mine feels really tight today. It's probably because I have a bad mattress. All right, pull them back again. Hold those shoulder blades in towards each other. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Give them a good old squeeze. Feel the stretch in the chest. Again, when these muscles are tight, it might even feel like we're having that contraction, like the heaviness in the chest, like it feels when you're having a heart attack. It's compared to, not that I've ever had one or know what it feels like, but it's compared to that. And then again, forward, roll it forward and feel that stretch through the back, the ribs. Good, one more time, pull it back. See if you can get those shoulder blades in a little closer. Feel the stretch in the chest. And then again, roll it forward. Stretch out the back of the body. Good, come on back to center. Maybe shake it up a little bit. Roll the shoulders a few times. And then we're going to take the shoulders up to the ears and then back down. So again, all of these muscles here in the neck, the shoulders, they're all connected. And a lot of times when this is tight, then this gets tight and the lower back gets tight and the hips get tight. So sometimes it starts someplace else, but it ends at another place and doesn't feel so good. So let's pull those shoulders up to the ears. Give them a big scrunch. Lose the neck, and then pull them way down and create that length in the neck. Feel the shoulders pulling down. Good. Squeeze up on the inhale and release down with the exhale. Squeeze up and release. Squeeze up and release. And one more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Hopefully we feel some of that tension leave the body and we're ready to sink into our guided meditation. So again, today we're focusing on compassion. I want you to feel in your heart, again, sometimes we don't feel any compassion. We just say, heck with this person, or, you know, we think they're being jerks or whatnot, and we don't feel that compassion towards something else that they might be going through at the time. So we're going to really try to feel that compassion in the heart as we go through this meditation practice today. I want everybody to get comfortable in your chairs. So sit back, relax, let the shoulders relax, get comfy. Let everything go loose, the arms, the legs. And pay attention to your breath for a moment. Just know and feel how the breath is moving in and out through the nose. And don't try to change anything. Let the eyes gently close and soften your jaw. Take the teeth apart from each other in the mouth. And then start to deepen the breath. Breathe in, let yourself fill all the way up. And breathe out and let it all go. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. One more nice big deep breath in through the nose and then out through the nose or the mouth. And then begin to breathe naturally. Breathe naturally as you start to relax deeper into your seat. And in your mind's eye, begin to imagine a dear friend or loved one, or maybe even you're sitting across from yourself. Anyone that may be going through any suffering right now. Maybe it's a sick family member or a friend with some stressful issues in their lives. Or again, maybe it's yourself. Maybe you're just going through a really hard time right now and you need to feel compassion for yourself. So in your mind's eye, imagine who's sitting there in front of you. It could be someone who is currently living, someone that's close to you, someone very far away. Maybe it's someone who has passed. Or again, maybe it is yourself. Begin to imagine a light at your heart center that connects with the heart of the person that's sitting across from you. This light comes from our heart over to the heart of our friend, of our family member, or to ourselves. And breathe naturally as this white light connects you, as you feel this connection with the person sitting across from you, heart to heart. And send some compassion to them. Say to them in your mind's eye, may you be free of suffering and all of its causes. May you be free of suffering and all of its causes. Feel yourselves bathed in this gentle light of compassion. And repeat these phrases silently. May I be free of suffering and all its causes. May you be free of suffering and all its causes. Remember to breathe naturally as the white light connects you both, heart to heart. And continue to repeat that phrase in your mind. May I be free of all suffering and all its causes. May you be free of all suffering and all its causes. Feel the light growing brighter at the heart center, remembering to breathe as you continue to say, may I be free of suffering and all of its causes. May you be free of suffering and all of its causes. See the white light connecting your hearts and becoming a circle of light around both of you, through the hearts and around the back, all encompassed in white, healing light. The light is bathing you in this gentle light of compassion, and that you radiate out to all of your surroundings. Begin to feel the room getting brighter, lighter. Feel the light, feel the warmth. See yourself and your friend radiating the light of compassion out into infinity. The whole building, the sky, the city, the state, the United States, the world, the universe. Feel your light expanding that far. May we be free of suffering and all its causes. May all beings be free of suffering and all its causes. Allow you and the person across from you to send this out into the world and beyond. And feel in your heart that light really reaching other people who might be having a bad day, who might be suffering from illnesses, who might be poor and living on the streets, who might be going through heartache, divorce, loneliness. People that feel lost and cannot find their way. Send this white healing light of compassion out to the entire world. Continue to breathe naturally and repeat the phrase silently. May we be free of suffering and all its causes. May all beings be free of suffering and all its causes. Mentally recite this 2 more times. Now begin to enjoy the soft, gentle glow in your body. See compassion flowing from your heart out into the universe, and compassion reflected in your own heart. May we be free of suffering and all its causes. May all beings be free of suffering and all its causes. And as you continue to bathe in this soft glow of compassion, turn your attention to your body. Notice all feelings and sensations from the crown of the head to the tips of the fingers and the toes. Notice the feelings and sensations in your heart, your chest. Feel the warm, tingly sensation of the light that surrounds you. Feel illuminated. Notice the part of you that is observing your body and recognize that awareness. Peaceful, still part of you that witnesses everything without judgment. Feeling that compassion for yourself in this moment. Breathing slowly. Feeling the light. And continuing to spread the light. Breathe naturally. Feel your presence in this room. Feel your light being spread to everyone in the room with you. Breathe naturally and slowly begin to feel the light leaving the body. But still feel the goodness that the light has given. Bring awareness to your breath. Bring awareness to your body. Start to slowly awaken, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes inside of your shoes. Gently rocking your head from side to side as we allow the whole body to wake back up. And then come back to that nice seated position in your chairs and slowly open the eyes. And take another deep breath in, let everything fill. And a long, slow breath out. Notice how you're feeling in this moment. As you've given your light and peace and compassion to others, to the person sitting in front of you in your meditation, to everyone in the room around you, to everyone in the world. And feel that lightness, like you've accomplished something today, that you've given something today for the purpose of all beings. And notice how you feel giving that compassion to yourself. And sometimes that comes in the form of non-judgment. We tend to judge ourselves so much of not being good enough or not doing a good enough job or not getting something done on time or ever, failing at something. Instead of trying again, we give up. We judge ourselves that we can't do something because we failed at it once. Sometimes we're just having a bad day and we can get up the next day and try again and maybe be better at it the next time. And practicing instead of giving up or trying once and expecting something from ourselves. And then if it doesn't happen, giving up. Continue to practice meditation, continue to practice breathing, and continue to practice compassion. And if you notice yourself cursing someone or getting angry for something someone else did, take a moment to pause. Think about maybe what that person might be going through that you don't know about. And then send them that love and compassion through that heart, light, and center of our being. And send it their way. Send them light and love instead of hatred and anger. And maybe that will change their day. And you'll never know about it, but it might. And thank you all for joining me today. Hopefully we can continue to spread compassion to ourselves and to others as we move out into the rest of our week. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next Tuesday. Have a great one.